When the person you love the most leave you, life does not stop, but you do. You wake up in the morning and for a few seconds, you forget. Then reality hits. Your room feels empty. Even simple things, brushing your teeth, taking a bath, eating, start to feel heavy. Because the person you planned your life around is no longer there. And in that moment, hope doesn't just fade, it disappears. It hurts because you are someone who gives a lot. You give your time, care, energy, and most importantly, your love. Because when you love someone, you don't calculate. And that person leaves. They just leave. And suddenly, the world feels unsafe. Because the one person you relied on, the one you thought would stay, is no longer there. And in that moment, hope does not just fade, it disappears. People tell you, be strong, time will heal, something better is waiting. But honestly, those words do not help. And here is where most people break. Because when you lose the human you trusted, you start believing you have nothing left. Here is the truth no one tells you. When someone leaves you, you do not lose just a person. You lose your routine, your sense of safety, your future. Picture the version of yourself that felt secure. And that kind of loss makes you feel like you can't go on. But listen carefully. Feeling like you cannot go on does not mean you are meant to stop living. It means your heart is injured, not finished. But that's not the truth. It only feels like the truth. You feel alone, not because no one is there, but because you forgot something important. You forgot that long before this person came into your life, you were already being held, not by a human, but by God. You may not believe in Him. You may not pray. Still, He has been there. When you survived things you thought would destroy you, when you were protected in ways you didn't notice, when life didn't collapse completely, even though it could have. We get so busy holding on to people, so dependent on relationships, so attached to the world, that we start believing we are handling everything on our own. But the truth is, you were never meant to do life alone. And when someone leaves, life doesn't end. Life is redirecting you back to the support you stopped looking at. God doesn't disappear when you stop believing. He doesn't leave when you don't love Him. He doesn't abandon you when you're angry. He stays, quietly, without conditions, without demands. Even now, in your confusion, in your pain, in your loneliness, you are not unprotected. You don't need rituals. You don't need perfect faith. You don't need to understand anything. Just stop telling yourself, I have no one. Because that sentence is not true. You may have lost a person, but you have not lost the one who has been walking with you since the beginning. Life is bigger than that loss, and you are held, even when you don't feel it. Stay. So if today feels unbearable, don't decide everything. Just live. Just breathe. Just one more time.